Hello there, and welcome to Dr. T. For today, October the 30th, we are one day away from the Halloween. Yay! So, stage one, pretty straightforward. Go right in and just let your tanks move up and eventually start shooting on the HQ. Now, if you're really low level and that rocket launcher is doing bad things, by all means, blow up the rocket launcher. Stage two, waha! That's right, there is only a shock launcher. That is the only defense on this entire level. So flare right onto that rocket launcher. Maybe not like that early, let your tanks start heading in that direction and then flare onto it or whatever you gotta do to them. And then start throwing some shock bombs onto it just to take it out of commission, and you'll be able to take it down. Now, also, I know someone was saying on the War Factory yesterday, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday, everything's blurring together because of the crab. You know, thanks for showing us how to do War Factory. Well, I don't plan on stopping my daily videos just because I'm taking on the Mega Crab. If you stop doing what you regularly do, it's letting the Dr. T's win. So, yes, stage 3, pretty simple. Go up the right-hand side, and you'll win. The boom cannon can't reach you, and you'll be able to outrange all the other defenses. Maybe the sniper tower might be bugging you, but not that bad. Also, I am having wicked problems keeping up with my crystal generation during the Mega Crab because it's so insane. So don't mind me. I am literally going out of my way every chance I get to start popping crystals through the grinder, if you would. Now with stage 4, you got to take out the shock launcher that's right in the front there. And I kind of let them go in and take out the 3 extra buildings because clearly I can take those out without getting hit by anything. It's a great way to farm up some extra GBE if you need it to take out that shock launcher. And then when you flare back into the corner, they'll naturally go into those boxes in the goo container, and eventually your tanks will drift right on up to the sniper towers, and you'll be able to take out these defenses. Just keep throwing shocks down. I kind of messed up my first shock. I didn't get the rocket launcher in it. You can definitely get the rocket launcher in it, and it'll keep some of the sustained damage off of your tanks, which, if you're like me and rolling with no medics, is a big freaking deal. Now, if you've got medics, then you're probably not going to care because your medics are just going to keep everything healed up and everything's going to be fine. However, as you can tell, like, looking at my tanks right now, they're all like 50% health or less, which for a lower level tank means dead. So, you know, hopefully you're dropping 10 tanks instead of just 3, but you might lose some on 4, but it's still totally doable because once you get cleared up to the HQ, you're totally fine for kind of clearing that stuff out. Now, stage 5 is just awesome. I'm not, you know, stage 5 is great. If you could take down 4, you'll probably Yep. My mouth has stopped working. It is official. I have done too many videos this weekend. My mouth has just cut out. So what I'm going to do is just be quiet and sit here while music plays and then call that a video. Okay, no, not really. I couldn't stop talking. If I tried, I'd go insane. So, blow up the shock launcher over to the left, and then get your free GBE out of those buildings at the very front, and then once you're done that, flare down to pretty much where I went, and then let your tank start moving in towards all the defenses on the right hand side. And again, same sort of deal as last level, just keep throwing those shocks out. If you keep throwing the shocks out, you're going to be fine. You can actually hit both mortars, sniper tower, rocket launcher, and the shock launcher all with one shock, which is fantastic because your tanks can just kind of roll in there. If you've got some spare GBE and you're looking to speed things up, you know, toss some damage down on some stuff. You don't necessarily have to take it out, just soften it up. And then Now, if you can take it out, that's even better. So, obviously take it out. Especially the shock launcher. The shock launcher is really the only reason that you even have to shock that whole clump of defenses. If it wasn't for the shock launcher, you could probably just, roll in and call it a day. Now, be careful. As you can see, my tanks are trying to drift down towards the 3 sniper tiers over there and the cannon. Don't let them go too far, because the cannon and the sniper towers will do horribly bad things, similar to what one would experience in jail in the shower, possibly, if soap was dropped. So don't let them go over there. Keep them nice and safe over on the right hand side, and everyone will be very much happier. Oh, need more oxygen. What I need is commentary performance enhancing drugs. I don't know if they got steroids for your mouth, but actually I think that is one of those weird beauty things where it's kind of like collagen. They do weird things to their mouths. I don't know. They being, the people who do stuff like that. I don't know who they are either. No one in particular, I guess. So yeah, take out, because this level is too crazy. Yeah, stage 6 is insane with the boom cannons. They're all over the freaking place. So take out as many boom cannons as you possibly can. The first 2 that you should be targeting are the 2 that have the range on the beach, obviously. And then after that, the 2 you should be targeting are the 2 that were touching, and it's kind of nice because I threw just artilleries down, and nailing those 2 with the artilleries takes out the sniper tower too. You get the 3 shot. The sniper tower is really just a bonus, but it'll help you later on when you're setting up on the HQ. It'll also give you the extra energy, so hey, win-win. Now, clear in and over to the left as far as you possibly can before that boom cannon starts shooting. As you can see, it actually shot one of my poor tanks and made the health bar go all red and horrible. But yes, if you can kind of clear out some stuff there, just because it's going to give you extra GBE, which you might need, you probably will need, because when you come up to here, now we're back in shock territory again. So start throwing the shocks. 1 shock can take out the 2 sniper towers, 2 boom cannons, rocket launcher, flamethrower, mortars. Everything gets taken out just by 1 crazy shock, and you can kind of start progressing through. Same deal as always. If you have some spare GBE, which you probably won't because you just blew up 30 freaking boom cannons, soften things up. But I don't know. If you do, have fun. Also, don't let your tanks drift too far to the south. Excuse me. Because if you drift too far to the south, the boom cannon and the cannon are going to start doing bad things. And they'll probably call up their sniper tower buddy, and he'll join in, and then, you got a 3-on-1 scenario, and it's... No one wants to be there. And that is stage 6 down. So we can move on to stage 7, which is an absolute nightmare. Holy cat-tastic. I actually tried with the tanks. It was bad. I couldn't even get off the beach. So I very quickly was just you know what? I'm packing it in. I've got to do my Mega Crab attacks anyways. Time to boost and go crazy with the warriors. So, obviously, clear the mines first, make some smoke second, and then make things die third. And fortunately, that last part is really easy with some boosted up warriors and the ridiculous amount of GBE that I have. Thank you, Internet. So, yeah. Throw all of the shocks, break all of the things, get your fat loot, and, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful, hopefully this has been entertaining, and most importantly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. Also, for Mega Crab content, check out the playlist. There's lots of videos coming.